Hi guys, Jay and Audron here. This is a video to show some previews of my hair and stubble brush pack I've made. I've done some updating. As you can see, showing Stubble 3, Stubble 3 V2, Stubble 3 V2 directional. Came back, did some editing, still might do some more editing in the future, and I have another hair and stubble pack planned, but oh boy, it's a lot of brushes and a lot of editing, so that's gonna be a while. But I will show, let me actually add a color to this so I can just quickly differentiate it real fast. But the original stubble brush pack, it's just the three with how it went. My brain finally went, that spacing's not that great. It's kind of good for individual placement, but if you just want to quickly smother is a word. I think smother it on there, it's not going to work. Then so B2, I came back and actually shortened it a bit so you can do something like this. Make it nice, harsh, and crazy. And then I went, I should make this directional. So I got like some dude's sideburns. Hey, looks like that, or like that. And then, actually no, I had to flip it in the brush preferences. But, hey, directional just makes it a little bit better. So that's Stubble Brush 3. And I kind of wish this was like Paint Tool not Paint Tool. Oh goodness, I'm getting my programs mixed up. Clip Studio Paint, because I could just easily hit delete and I believe it will just clear the layer. So we move from Stubble 3 to Stubble 5. And I have to scroll back down, or up. Build Stubble. And size and consistency, I like how the brushes are now in Photoshop, but sometimes it's annoying when they don't show up as the size you want if you don't save it correctly. There's that, and also how I had this pressure sensitive, so it could be a little weird and wonky. I believe I've still kept the pressure sensitivity, but it's not so off mark like it was before. And then shorten there's still pressure sensitivity, as you can see there. But have it a little closer so it allows for making that denseness a lot faster. And then directional helps quite a bit. And as you can probably notice, it's like highlighting. I actually did like two faces to kind of do like, oh, here's a rough idea of how to use them. So off of 5 onto 8. Photoshop, please don't get angry at me. Okay. Yeah, that says 8. So it's just slow, hot mess. Then we go down to V2. Closer, faster, helps, and people can still edit these however they like to make it fit their workflow better. It's just as long as you do not resell or distribute the brushes, I don't mind. You say, hey, the original was made by Jay and Audron. Real name Lindsey, and I just tweaked them to fit because almost every artist does that in some way for a brush they find they like, but tweak it some more so it just really works. Okay, now Stubble 14, which is really one of these brushes, so let me shrink you down a bit because you're gonna go down to the other one. So that pressure sensitivity, bad. I did not realize it was that bad. I somehow missed that. Search that, but with the update, it's a little bit more consistent on the sizing, so it doesn't cause that much issue. Oh, excuse me there. But yeah. So still have pressure sensitivity, but it does not get that small anymore. So you got nice little density there. And then V2 makes it very nice. And actually, this would look really nice as a texture cross hatching. Ooh. Alright, so from 14 we go to 16. Let me make another layer because I hate when I accidentally draw on the long layer. 16. There's this really bad pressure sensitivity. And I'm actually still keeping the old brushes up because I know some people might actually like them. So I don't want to, in a way, rob anyone of the old brushes. So they'll be in two different files. One file is labeled V2. The other file, I actually need to rename that to V1, but it's just going to be how the original file was named. Here, pressure sensitivity, I am like really lightly tapping that, touching, and down hard, so it no longer does that. And then directional. And actually, the directional brushes really make really interesting starburst patterns when done on a more so blank canvas. Yes, that's something you can delete. Be scared for like 2 seconds Photoshop. Okay, then 22. I love how the old file is a hot mess. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, you think I'm not touching it. I am. It is just so light. You bring it down. The original 22. Now we go down to revamped 22. And light touch, still nice and light, but a lot more visible. Then you come down hard. Nice. And then a directional. So you can have a lot more fun, say possibly getting arm hair a certain way, so you don't have to like, draw it all out, rotate. Instead, you can just rotate the image and get that hair just the way you want. Or make it crazy like that. That was just me going up and down. Okay, so that's some samples of what I've redone. Now for this, 2 quick little faces I doodled earlier. And also, so pretty much to get the best results, it's always a new layer, and you'll be like going back and forth with a brush and the eraser. What do I want here? Maybe I'll do a little 2. So you get that like that. So you put it on a little bit sloppy. You come around, clean up the edge. Kind of looking alright. Let me see. I pull out another one. Shrink it down a bit. Just do that. Clean up the edge some more. Then, boy, you think I actually have all my brushes prepared because I am not using a good brush to do some soft erasing. Are you my? Yeah, you're my good one. Okay. I have to do some reorganizing of a lot of my brushes and renaming so I remember who I got them from. Because sadly some brushes I use are no longer available and it really hurts my soul. But I understand when artists might remove something online because we all go through various changes in our life. You might want to get rid of something. Okay, so just a little bit of erasing here and there to give it a nice... Oh no, you're doing that again. Don't. If you see any mess-ups, that's just how my Huion tablet, and it's kind of an outdated Huion tablet, is acting with my thing. Actually, that looked nice. Let's go back to a read... let me actually do that. And actually, a great thing is layers for your stubble, so you can actually keep track of what is doing what. Is that direction? Wait, are you directional? No, you're just making my brain think you're directional. Why didn't I just use the directional? No, it's alright. You're hearing me without really thinking. Just pure, uncut links. Another nickname of mine, rambling, which is glorious. Right, and should I do it like that? Nope, don't do it this way, so it actually looks like that's where the hairs go. Maybe a little bit more careful so you can kind of get more of an idea. Like that. And then you just tighten it up a little bit more. Let's see, why don't a little V2 and do that. Nope, that's the wrong way. So just so it's a little really rough. And also definitely one thing is reference people with facial hair so you have a better idea of how facial hair falls on the body. Because everyone is different. How it falls, how it looks, how dense it is, and hair growth. There are directions hair grows in, but then some people, sometimes your hair will do whatever it wants. Like, I have eyebrows to where, let me actually get like a regular drawing brush to show this. And the reason why I bring up eyebrows is that I'm actually making some eyebrow brushes. I have eyebrows to where it technically is a unibrow, but it's very light in the middle, but like, they are going, let me change that color too. Like, the hair is going this way, but as it's coming to the middle, instead of you thinking, oh, the hair will kind of meet together like this, no, for one side, it immediately just starts growing that way. It just transitions like that instead of being, nope, we're gonna kind of go together. Hair is weird and beautiful all at once. Alright, so this guy is somewhat done. Let me turn off my favorites so I can actually go back to the brush. Just something a little quick and everything. A rough little 5 o'clock shadow with a beard. Now you, my dude, what shall I do with you? Not my old brush, just my new one. Let's see, what does 19 look like? It shrunk that down. So if you ever have a moment of, where's my brush? Just change the size. Because I had that happen to me earlier where I was just like, something looks a little weird. And just turned out I had the wrong size going. Oh, that's directional. That's why it's driving me nuts. Wait. Oh no, it's the jitter. I have a little jitter going on. Oh, and those are the V2s, so that's why that's the 19.2 V2. Let me just... Oh. Ooh, I see my next update of these guys may actually be... Hold on. I need to actually make a separate layer from his so I don't accidentally possibly say hit delete and lose your face. I think it's just my eyes acting up right now, which kinda not surprised. Yes, should actually make these brushes in reverse, which is something I'm doing with another brush set where there's a left and right version of it. Let me try and not erase everything just to have some... And then also to still get the whole, like, oh, some stubble coming off the face, switch to a smaller brush, hard round. Maybe with a little bit of fade and just, you know, come in, add some stubble going here and there. Because as doing this erase work, you're going to end up losing some stuff as it goes. Let's see. Do I want to use 20? You can shrink 20 down. I'm not even paying attention. Just see. Yeah, let me not do directional. That was positioned oddly against my mic. I hope that didn't pick up the buzz from my phone. Sloppy hand, please. Deselect everything. Thank you. If I hit W again, that's gonna drive me nuts. I have my finger hovering over my keyboard and I keep fat fingering the wrong key. Okay, let's see. What do you look like? That's a dense one. How about I do increase your size and then maybe directional would work better for what I want here. Actually, and a new layer would work better for what I want to do there. Just fade it back a little. Actually, wow, that actually would work great for like ear hair. Fun things you notice when doing a demo. Okay, what are you? No, not you. Oh, that was actually on that one. So faded enough, it looks like that. But quick little thing. Actually, I still feel like messing with your face. Yeah, why not? Well, in a way, you're getting a showcase of more brushes. This is more so meant for like chest hair region, or actually, that kind of makes me think of goatee hair right there. So, that the directional? Okay. Does like okay? It's just when you get confused by your own brushes is not a good sign. It really is not a good sign. Okay, duplicate because I just want you a tad darker, and then merge down, gently erase, and then actually have you kind of sit below, but since you're darker, that also isn't that much. Duplicate, affect that, merge down. Okay, some quick ideas, just what you can do, how this can enhance your art. This is just me doing it with sketches. It'll be different for when you're painting, at least with painting. Say this could help you get a rough idea of how you want the hair to look, and then you go over it again to clean up and everything and not just use it in the raw. But I do hope people like it. You can find it on my art station, my Gumroad, my Ko-fi, DeviantArt. I believe that's all the places I'm currently selling it. Fastest way to get to each, there'll be a link to my card in the description, and then say if you go, well, also up here you can see that if you can read that, voidrivercreations.card.co. And then you can find me on Jane Audron Art Twitter, janeaudron.tumblr.com, and whatever. Oh, and I will try to update the sample pack I have on the Clip Asset Store. It's just tedious importing these brushes into Photoshop and then getting everything on there properly, because the first time I did it, didn't actually upload the brushes, I uploaded something else. Had to delete that because I hope they update their system to where you can actually swap and remove things instead of having to create a new asset to release. But I'll try to release that. I'm not going to really sell the full pack there because I want to have my monetary gain and not just the currency clip offers. I believe that's what they do, unless something has recently changed. But I'll look into it. Maybe I'll... Well, I don't want to quote-unquote cheat people out of getting the entire brush pack by doing like, oh, here's a smaller version of it on there that's not free. So, I'll have to decide that. But, hope this little preview and then quick little demonstration gives you some ideas. For those who have the brush pack, I hope you like this update. For those who might now be interested in buying it, I hope you like it. It's like $3 is what I have it up for. And I get like, well, it depends on the platform. It ranges either I'm getting the full amount or just like say $2.80, which is okay. Pennies on the dollar. I'm just sharing something I've worked on in a cheap manner. The larger, which I'll kind of give you a hint with just scrolling down to all these unedited is what I'm working on. I have only really finished the eyebrow and beard, and then technically I still need to tweak these some more. But yeah, there's like possibly over 20 50 brushes plus more. Oh wait, no, times that by 2, so it's gonna be like maybe 100 brushes or more. So we'll be getting more stubble and then various things. It's gonna be very. Oh dear, yeah, that's gonna be very busy working on it. It's just it takes a while to create these things. It really does. All right, again, let me actually properly close. Hope y'all like it. Hope this helps. If more previews are needed, which kind of did go out the ones I selected in the numbers down here, I can give it in the future. I can't guarantee making any GIFs or GIFs because that's oddly tedious, but I might learn how to properly edit that later because at least most of the places I sell them automatically go, yeah, you can't upload that, so I'm not bothering because I wasted a few hours of my life on the night going, oh, I'll make some quick demonstrations of how they all lay down, and turned out I could even upload them. Alright, hope y'all have a good day, good night, wherever you are.